The Neighborcare Mission is near and dear to my heart, as I think it is all of the staff members. It's why I work at Neighborcare. As an organization, we have a responsibility to serve communities that have been traditionally left out of the mainstream healthcare system. This means that we are accessible to patients who do not speak English as a first language. We are welcoming to patients of all genders, all sexual orientations. We reach our homeless patients in their places of residence, and that we provide care with a social and racial justice lens at all times. I've been with Neighborcare for a little over 7 years, so really have seen a lot of changes in my time. We used to have a sense that we were all in this together, and that there was a real understanding that what we did on the front lines was what Neighborcare was all about. Somewhere along the way, about 2 years ago, there was a distinct cultural shift that accompanied a lot of staffing changes and then some restructuring within the organization. And people started feeling like they didn't have a say in what was going on in the organization anymore. Nothing's changed in terms of the staff's commitment to the mission. That has always been there, and I think will remain. We've always been underpaid. That's just the nature of being a part of a community health organization. So I think we've all accepted that, but when you feel both underpaid and undervalued, underappreciated, then it's hard to keep going in the work. Then there was like real impactful changes made in the provider's schedule, where they're just actually seeing more patients in less time, with less time for practice management. And so that's burning people out and not sustainable either. We're not sustainable if we keep having a 40% turnover rate in sub-job classes. We need to approach our investment in Neighborcare from an equity and an inclusion standpoint. As a nurse, I know I'm not going to get market value, but I'm making a living wage. That's true for the providers, it's true for the doctors. It is not true for our lower paid staff. They are not able to live in Seattle. They are having to spend horrible amounts of money on commuting. So we've got to prioritize equity and redistribute some of the funds that we do have. And I think another big piece is investing in training our staff members. And I think that the unionizing process was a way to get back in touch with what really matters. I think that Neighborcare's mission is perfectly aligned with SEIU's mission. It's really hard work, and we have to invest in our staff. And that means transparent wage scales so people can actually know where they're going to be in a couple of years, and it means bringing up some of the lower paid workers so that they are paid a living wage. And we need to be a leader in this area because it is aligned with our mission. It is who we are, it's what we believe in, and we're not living it.